Hi guys, welcome to today's video. My name is Enorita James. I'm a clinical research scientist, but I love sewing. In my site, YouTube videos, I talk about patterns, how you can create patterns and what kind of patterns to create. I create all kinds of patterns. I try to find out pattern making softwares that is either free or very simple to use for those of you that want to shift from manual pattern drafting to digital pattern drafting. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about Lekala sewing patterns. If you're interested in finding out what Lekala sewing patterns is, or what you can use them for, and what kind of patterns they do have, stay tuned and don't go away. So let's see the kind of patterns that Lekala has. Let's start with the women's patterns. From the women's patterns, you can see that it has quite a lot, starting from accessories, blouses. Let's look at the accessories. What do they have? They have things like hood, caps. Those are the accessories. Let's go to the blouses. The blouses, I think they have quite a lot of different kinds of blouses. And what I love about Lekala is that these styles are not just simple round neck styles. They are really styles that you can create beautiful tops with. Very beautiful. And they have quite a lot. Quite a lot. If you go to each of these pages, they are all for blouses. Different kinds of blouses, beautiful styles, that you can buy and sew for yourself. Beautiful styles. And now look at the cost of each of these patterns. $3.49, under $4. You can buy a pattern according to your size. According to your size, they're really lovely patterns. When you get to the website, you can just create time and look at it and choose whatever style that you want to sew. As I said, they are quite affordable, you know, they are quite affordable. So that is it about women's style. You can get coats, you can get dresses, jackets and blazers, jumpsuits. You can also get jumpsuits. Look at some jumpsuits there. It's a jumpsuit. This one is a short jumpsuit, you know. So that's it for the women. For the men, they have accessories too for men: coats, jackets, overalls, shirts, shorts, a lot of things here. They have for girls, they have for boys, they have for babies. And they have vintage patterns. You know what vintage patterns are? Kind of classical looking pattern styles that you can sew. Things that look like royal patterns or something like that. These ones are more expensive, but they're still under $5 if you want to sew any kind of vintage style dress. So if you want to see all the patterns that Lekala has, you just go here and click on patterns. And when you click on patterns, it shows you all the different types of patterns they have. For instance, they have up to 983 dress patterns. That is quite a lot for you to choose from. Blouses, they have 611. Jackets, they have 316. Skirts, they have 305. So it's quite a lot. Tops, other kinds of tops, 261. Coats, tunics, pants, they have 83. So you can just go straight and click on the one you want, and you're able to find out whichever one you want and try to buy it and download it for your use. So if you want to download any of these patterns, let's say you want to make a top or a blouse, let's go to blouses and then let's choose a particular pattern that we might want to use. Let me see. Let me look for something simple and nice, sleeveless. Let me go to the second one. I don't see anything there that I like. Okay, let's say I want to make this. Let's say I want to make this. Click on it. Once you click on it, this is where you can choose whatever size you want. Whatever size you want. And then you can click here to find out size information about each. So you see the details of all the sizes. And if there's anyone that is near your own size, you can just, click on it and you know that that's the one you want to buy and that's the one you want them to send to you. If you want more than one size, if you click two sizes, the price changes, as you can see. But it's not exactly double. If it's double, this is what you will pay. It's about 638. So if you want two sizes, that is what happens. So you want one size, but if you don't want any of those sizes, you want to put in your own measurements, this is where you put in your measurements. Notice that once you click on the sizes, the measurements are shown here. You see all the measurements here. So whatever size you click on, you see the exact measurement. If any of the measurements is nearer your measurements, then you do not need to put in your measurements. But if you want to put in your measurements, if you come down here, you'll see a place here. If you click on it, it shows you how to take your measurements exactly. It shows you how to take your measurements, and you can put your measurements in that place, especially after you've picked your pattern. For instance, if you've picked this pattern and you have not ticked anything here, you can come here and put in your measurements. It's very easy. You put in your measurements once you've measured it according to the diagrams that they gave you. You can also order a free preview just to see what the patterns look like. You can order a free preview, or you can add it directly to cart and buy it. They have instructions in different languages on how to put your PDF patterns together and even how to sew it. So what I will advise you to do not go straight and buy. You can test it to see how it really works. So the good thing is that they have free patterns here that you can actually test Lekala sewing patterns to see how they work. For instance, you can test a blouse. They have 3 blouses here that you can use to test. Like this one, you can just put it to cart. You're not paying anything, so add it to cart. And then you could choose any one here. Let's say you want to choose extra large, or you put in your own measurements and then add to cart. And when you do that, estimated, it also tells you estimated yardage right here. Once you've chosen the pattern that you want to test out, so we've chosen this blouse that we want to test out. Once you come here, you choose the size that you want. For instance, you can choose 3XL, 3 extra large, and whatever size you choose, as I've told you before, it shows you the measurements here. So you can check it against your own measurement. If it is near your measurements, then you don't need to do anything. But if it is not, you can click here to put in your measurements, which I've shown you previously, and I've shown you exactly how to do your measurements properly. And the format of download, you choose it here. You can just decide to choose only one, but for me, it's always better you choose all of this. That means you will get it in PDF A4 that you can print out in your home printer. You can get it in SVG if you want to use it on another pattern drafting software. You can get it as AR, SVG plus AR, augmented reality pattern drafting. In my next video, I'm going to show you how to draft your patterns using augmented reality. That means you do not need to download any PDF patterns. You just use it. Use augmented reality to trace your patterns directly on your pattern paper or directly on your material. You can also get it as DXF files. These are files you can also use on other pattern drafting softwares. So once you've chosen the format, then you're ready to add it to cart. And once you've added it to cart, this is your item right here. Once you're done with that, I think you can go to checkout. Where is it? You can go to checkout, and once you've checked out, they normally send you your pattern to your email. They'll send it straight to your email. So you go to your items and then you click on checkout. Once you click on checkout, they'll tell you click here to download your files. So once you click on it to download your files, this is your order summary. You can download your invoice. You can download the instructions on how to do this. And they normally send your patterns to your email. If you click here, download my patterns, you see that they will send it if you've ordered a pattern but it has not arrived within 10 to 15 minutes. It is possible that the email with the pattern file got lost on the way. You may use the form to retrieve the pattern files. Please, you will enter your email again that you used to order your patterns. So once you've ordered it, if you go to your email, the email you use, that is my pattern. That's my email. That's the pattern. So this is it. Download all attachments as a zip. So these are all the patterns that I can download onto my system and use. This, I think, is the instruction. This one has no preview. This is probably the real thing. This is DXF. This is the PDF. This, I'm sure this is long. Now, these are the patterns. That's the PDF patterns. Now, this is directly according to your size. So these are the PDF patterns look like. And all you have to do is to download it, print it out according to your, according to instructions that you're given right here. And this here is the DXF, and this here is the SVG. And these are the ones you can use on other pattern drafting softwares. Now, before I end the video, there's something I want you to see. I want you to see the different kinds of, I think, payment methods you can use. Where is it? Payment options. In case you're interested in buying this. Now, a disclaimer, I am not working for Lekala. As I said, all my videos are for information purposes. Something that I saw and I feel is a simple thing for somebody that just wants to sew with patterns the easy way, without all the stress of learning all the calculations. Even though it's good to learn it, but sometimes you just want to sew something and you can just pick up patterns online and just sew it. So these are the payment options they have. You can pay with PayPal, you can pay with your card, with Stripe. You can also pay with what they call LE coins, Lekala coins. So what are these Lekala coins and what is the advantage of using them? I discovered that if you go here, if you buy 5 Lekala coins for €14.99, you can get 5 Lekala sewing patterns. Remember, each of those patterns are around $4, $3 something. So if you can, this is about $15. If you do that, that means you'll be saving about $4 or $5 if you buy it through the purchase of coins. So all you have to do, buy the coins and then go in and purchase the patterns. When you're checking out, you now use the coins as the payment. I think that is all there is to it with Lekala sewing patterns. Try your hands on it. Go to their website, try on it, and then drop your comments to see how easy it was for you to use it. In my next video, I'm going to be talking about augmented pattern designing. If you're interested in that, then stay tuned for my next video. And thank you so much for watching this one. Remember to subscribe so that you get more tips on simple pattern making softwares. Thank you for watching.